What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. I'm here to do I'm going to do a double header review today because I had some things happen to me last week. So this is going to be Power Season 4, Episode 4 review. And it's also going to be Being Mary Jane. I think it's Season 3 or 4, Episode 11, something like that. I told y'all I was going to give Mary Jane one more chance. She didn't do well, okay? But let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be an actual review. I'm not going to recap the whole episode. So, but before I start, I just want to say I'm sorry that I'm late, guys. My mom had emergency surgery last weekend. I had to drive home to Louisiana. I had to rush home at the last minute. You know, I've been with her, and now I have my nephew with me because she's trying to recover because my sister's out of town working. So, you know, there's a lot been going on these past few days. So I didn't even get to watch Power till like Tuesday. So, but I agree with what a lot of the reviewers have been saying all over YouTube. I did watch a few reviews because I was so late. But let's just go ahead. Overall, I thought this episode was a pretty good episode. Even though Power ain't really been giving it to me like I wanted it this year, it was a pretty good episode. The first thing I want to say is we got a flash of Ghost, of the real Ghost, the Ghost that we know, the gangster, the OG, okay? Basically, when he was dealing with the whole Terezi situation, he told Proctor to find out information about Terezi. He asked him to find out about a murder of Roberto Saletti. When Proctor told Tommy this, Tommy went to the house to drop off the money, and he asked him about it and goaded the man about it. And, you know, when he said Saletti, he kind of perked up a little bit. So, basically, Ghost used that information to get Terezi to back off of him, basically saying, I'm going to let whoever know, you know, you might be in here for life, but I'm going to let Terezi or Saletti people know that you killed him, saying, you know, when I tell him where your wife live, they're going to go kill her. So what's up? Let me know. He said, when he said, just nod your head so I know you heard me. I was like, yes, Ghost, come on. It's nice to know that he hasn't like given up all hope and, you know, it's not all over for our boy. Okay, so that was good to see. He got a little, you know, a little puffed up. I was like, come on, okay? So Proctor now is off the case. He won't be on the case anymore now. Ghost is in the hands of Terry Silver, the black lawyer, and he does not like him at all. And let me tell y'all, now last time I did a review, I said I didn't like him. I didn't like the way he checked him or whatever. But when they were going through the scene, when they were talking about court, and you know, he was did basically don't be an angry black man, that whole thing. And then when they went to court and questioned Donovan, Proctor was questioning Donovan, and he went off and he was like, see, angry black man. I think that, and that's the reason why Proctor hired him, because he's smart. I think that Terry is very smart. And I also think that even though he comes across as an asshole, which he is, and very pompous, I don't know if he was rich, because when Ghost was like, or when James was like, you know, kind of coming like, oh, I know you grew up with this family and you vacation here and y'all did this and Ivy League, you educated. He kind of smirked like, you don't even know me. Like, nigga, you don't know me. So I don't even know if that's his story. He never confirmed that that was his story or that's where he came from, number one. Number two, he do come out very pompous. He does come off like an asshole. But I think that, personally, that's the only way that you would get somebody like James to listen to what you're saying, is to pull your card and be like, nigga, I know what you about. You a dope dealer. You might not have killed him, but I know you done killed some other people. Okay, I know you've been pumping this poison in the community. So I don't really have no respect for you as like, oh, you this big dude, or you know, you this man on the street. I just think you another nigga off the street, another criminal on the street or whatever. So even though he do look down his nose at Ghost a little bit, that has to be in order for Ghost to shut up and listen sometimes, because he's going to have to trust this guy to get him out of jail. There is no way. I mean, you know, I know he's gonna have to hold back some stuff, but it's just like, you can't continue to, you know, lie and not trust this person. This is the only person that's between you and the needle. So he gonna have to give it a go, and they're gonna have to get along. But it looked like he was hitting on Tasha. Him and Tasha had a little chemistry, so everybody been speculating whether it's gonna be him or it's gonna be Lorenz Tate, who's gonna come in like episode 8, 9, 10 or whatever, something like that. So I think, you know, I've changed my opinion about Terry. I think that, you know, he might be the only person who can get through the Ghost and really understand, you know, because like Proctor probably knows the whole angry black man speech on the stand, but he wouldn't be able to convey it because he's not black, okay? The way that Ghost needs to hear it and be like, nigga, look, they gonna think you angry. You can't be up there hollering and carrying on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Terry could tell him that because he want us. You know, and Proctor, I'm sure he knows Proctor's a smart guy. Don't get me wrong, Proctor be on top of it. But, you know, that's why he hired Terry, because Terry can, you know, relate to him on another level. And he's smart. He on top of it. But I don't for one second think that Terry is corrupt. I don't think he's shady. I don't think he's going to do anything shady, because he called Proctor out about them ethical right away. So he's on top of his stuff, and he's not playing around with his license, okay? Is it license? Yeah, he not playing around with whatever they got to get a lawyer. Is it a license? I know they got to take the bar in every state, but wouldn't you pass it, you get a license to practice law. So whatever it is they have to get, he not playing around with it. So I think that Terry gonna do a good job, and I think Ghost gonna be out of jail within the next couple of episodes. Okay, so the gun got thrown out. Speaking of, the gun got thrown out. That was another highlight. We good. So now we don't have no DNA, no gun. So the case is pretty much falling apart at this point, because, you know, the chain of custody should have been tight on that gun. And Mike was like, yeah, it's this tight. Boy, you know that chain of custody wasn't tight. Stop them lying. Okay, stop them lies. Angela will save the day. I told y'all about them trying to make us like Angela, like we forever, and this how they gonna do it. She's the one who put him into jail, and she gonna be the one to get him out of jail, okay? She saw the video at the end of the episode after Proctor came over there drunk, looked at the tape and saw that Sandoval was the last person to view the tape. And if you look at the tape, this was supposed to be the time when Jamie was hiding the gun, and he did not hide any gun. He didn't even go over to the bar area. So she knows something is afoot. Okay, so she's going to find out, of course, so she already thinking in her mind, you know, that something is wrong, and of course she don't want him to die. And if they let them get back together, I'm going to throw the fuck up. I'm sorry for my language, but I'm going to throw up. Like I can't do it. You mean to tell me this woman done came into your life, you done broke up your whole family, you broke up your whole family so you can be with this woman, then she turn around and put your ass in jail after she starts screwing somebody else. Screwing somebody else that was stalking her. And you, trying to put you in jail, and you're gonna get back together. You're gonna, no, that will not happen. It's power, you will not make us do this. And number two, I have questions. How is Proctor kicked off the case? And it's conflict of interest because he was Tommy lawyer, but Angela screwed Angela screwed Ghost, and she screwed Greg, but she still third chair. How is that not a conflict of interest? Like, I'm totally confused about how that's not a conflict. Plus, she found out she got information she ain't telling nobody. They ain't even pursuing information. She was living up in their house. Her clothes was up in the house. Her DNA was probably all over. Like, who's to say she didn't kill Greg because she didn't want Greg to put Ghost in jail? Why is she still on the case? Girl, we don't believe that. Courtney and the writers, y'all got to do better, because that's sad and trifling. She would have lost her job a long ass time ago in real life. Stop it. Okay, so Dre is a sneaky ass, no good Negro. I believe that he's trying to sell Julio up to get killed and take his position as head distro. Julio is having problems because he wavering. You know, he trying to keep the businessman end up like, you know, Ghost would do, because Ghost don't be around here slash people throats. But the difference between Julio and Ghost is Ghost will. He'll slip in your house and slit your throat in the middle of the night if he have to. But see, Julio, I don't think Julio about their life. So I don't even know. Maybe Julio not even in the gang, child. He might just had a gang tattoo, child. I don't know. But Julio, I mean, I'm mad. He gonna die. I believe that he gonna die. Or it could be, this is what I hope, because Tommy, as dumb as Tommy acts sometimes, or as out of it as he acts, Tommy is not a dumb person. Okay, Tommy is a smart person. He asked Dre 3-4 episodes ago, who is Slim? Who is Slim? Tell me who is Slim. Oh, it's nobody. I believe that Tommy is smart enough to figure out from what Dre is telling him, what you call him telling him, because truth be told, how would he know how long that boy was up in there? If you left before him, how the hell would you know how long he was up in the FBI office? That don't even make no sense. So if you thought about it for 1 second, you could really figure it out. So I think that he's going to figure out that, you know, Dre is trying to separate them, because Julio been in the game a long time, and it would hurt my heart for them to kill him. But, you know, I don't know. It could just be the simple plot line of Dre is trying to get in between, and that's why he planting all these seeds, and he gonna take Julio's job, or he trying to get Julio's job. So it's either gonna go one or two ways. It's either gonna backfire, and I'm thinking more backfire only because Dre seems to be legitimately scared of Kanan. Like, he trying to be head distro so that Kanan can take Tommy's spot or kill Tommy or take Ghost's spot or something. I'm not exactly sure because he seems to be legitimately afraid of Kanan. Like, legitimately. The smart thing for him to do, like I said, will be to tell Tommy a long time ago, and Tommy and them could have took care of this a long time ago, because you can't be not trying to kill Tommy too, because when Tommy find out you knew that Kanan was alive all this time and you didn't say nothing, then there's going to be an issue there, okay? He's going to kill you. So yeah, I don't think it's going to turn out well for Kanan, because they ain't supposed to kill Tommy and nobody about to take Ghost's job. This is TV. So we already know that Dre probably going to end up getting killed, or something is going to be, you know, amiss with him at the end of this season. Okay, so Julio, like I said, he feeling the pressure. You know, that's my boy. I don't know if he cut out for, you know, running stuff. You know, maybe, because remember, Julio did want to go straight. Didn't he want to go straight? Let me know if I'm right in the comments. Didn't he want to go straight? Like, that was his goal, to not be doing this forever or whatever? So I don't know. I might be wrong about that, but I just don't feel like Julio cut out for this life, because like Tommy said, if you keep having to come to me and I keep having to do your job, you know, you a problem. That means that you the problem. So, you know, Tommy is off the hook, but Tommy don't have the respect like Ghost do. But, you know, Tommy is, I'll get to him in a minute. All right, so Tariq still dumb as hell. Okay, he's still doing stupid stuff. Now he's sending codes to Kanan and the homeboys, and they come in there robbing the white people's house. Don't you think these people gonna figure out, these good white folks gonna figure out you had Tariq at your house every time somebody's house got robbed? Tariq was over there, or he was giving the passcodes out, you know what I'm saying? Or he was with you, and his daddy on trial, and y'all finna get kicked out of school, and all of this, and nobody gonna put together, like nobody, like none, like Tariq, you think you gonna get away with this, boy? No, it's not gonna happen. He done for that. Number two, this little girl that he met at the party with Kanan or whatever, I think she's going to be the one to maybe put the word in his ear that that's Kanan and not Slim, because now she said Slim. Like, who is Slim? And, you know, it looked like she don't want to be in his life. Like, when she said my parents don't care where I am, it sounded like that hurt her a little bit. Not like my parents don't give a damn where I am, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here living life. No. She was like, my parents don't care where I am, and I wish they did. That's how she sounded. So I think maybe she'll be the one to speak to him, and he will actually listen, because it's in that environment where he feel like he could trust these people or whatever. So hopefully that will happen. I do agree with everybody else on the blogosphere that's talking about Raina's gonna die. I feel like she's gonna die, because that's gonna be the only way that we gonna get, you know, Tariq is going to feel horrible. The family is going to come back together, you know, and all of that stuff. So Raina going to die. And plus, we've seen Raina talk and be on the show more than she's ever been this entire show. So I know she's getting all this screen time for a reason. She keeps following him and finding out he's talking to her crazy and treating her like shit. So because when she died, he going to be feeling horrible. Either she going to follow him and be at the wrong place at the wrong time, or Kanan going to kill her because she at the wrong place at the wrong time, okay? And then he gonna find out that he killed Sean, because you know Tariq loves Sean, so he was really hurt about that. So once he find out that Sean was his son, Kanan's son, and that's Kanan, that's how that storyline gonna come to conclusion, and Tariq gonna come back into the fold. Okay. The best part of the whole episode was when Tommy killed that guy. I forgot what his name was, the Homeland Security guy. That was the coldest. It just, like, it was something about the scene that just let me know that Tommy is a savage, y'all. He's really a killer. Okay, this boy is a killer. It was just so well acted and so good. And this is what I'm talking about. When Tommy or when Joseph Sador gets to elevate his acting, like, that's what I mean. Because that scene when he came out the first, he looked like a freaking serial killer. It was scary. Like the way he came out there and stabbed that man in his eyes and his face. Oh my God. And the way he wiped the blood on Proctor's sweater, basically implicating him in the murder and saying, you have a more stock in this. You got to get everybody off. Because if I go down, you going down, everybody going down. Okay? So good. Like, that was the best scene in the whole thing. Last but not least, Keisha is a bird. Last thing you need to be worrying about is Dick. When everybody finna go to jail, girl. Everybody about to go to jail, girl. And you worry about Tommy sleeping at Tasha's house. Don't you think if they was gonna sleep together, they would have did that a long time ago? Like when Ghost left the house and everybody was mad at him, everybody hated him. Don't you think they would have did that a long time ago? Like, girl, what are you talking about? The last thing you need to be worried, your whole shop is closed, and you worry about where time to sleep. Girl, I can't with Keisha. She is a bird. She is a quintessential bird. And though I was worried about her, I'm not worried about her no more. Okay? I'm tired. So, I think that's it for Power. I think I hit on everything. But if I missed something, you guys let me know. I know that you will. Okay, I thought it was a great episode. Things are finally moving along. Oh, the Charlie Murphy thing. I think that he said something about I was getting him transferred. So I don't know if they gonna complete the storyline, because I could have swore that Ghost was gonna kill him because he's bloody in one of the scenes in the preview in the weight room with no cameras that don't work, you know. So I don't know if they're gonna go through with that, because you know Charlie Murphy was sick at that time, so he might have got too sick to film, and they just had to come up with an excuse to get him off the show or whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but we'll I guess we'll find out in the next few episodes. All right, that's it for Power. Let's go to Being Mary Jane. Now, you know, we took a break for Being Mary Jane. Now we're back. This is the first episode, and Mary Jane is a smart hoe, a educated hoe, a two-parent home, loving, caring, supporting, compassionate parents, big family, all the opportunities in life, right? All the opportunities in life. My nephew outside, and I told him to stay outside because I was making a YouTube video, so I locked him out. He gonna have to go back out there. Go back outside, I'm not done. So anyway, but she's still stupid as hell. She's still doing stupid stuff. At the beginning of the episode, she was screwing Lee. At the end of the episode, she was screwing the other one, child. I just don't know. I just can't with Mary Jane. It's like, why do we have to keep going through the same cycle? I was cool with it the first 2 or 3 seasons because, you know, everybody needs time to get through their issues. But we 4 deep. We 4, 5 deep, y'all. Come on now. So, once again, I'm not recapping, but basically she broke up with Lee. And when she broke up with him, this is like the 2nd or 3rd time, you know, she's broken up with him, or he done broke up with her, and he said really horrible, awful things. Like, why did he have to be so mean? Is that like an English people thing? When he touched her face and like, I'm so glad we didn't have a baby together because you would have been a horrible mother, I would have punched him dead in his motherfucking mouth. I would have punched him in his mouth. Okay? What? Don't talk to me like, don't say nothing like that. If you don't want to be with me, that's fine, but you don't know what kind of mother I will be. Shut up. Okay? Because I don't want you. Shut up. Going back to your little nasty children. Nasty. I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all, how he talked to her like that. I didn't like that. And I didn't like the fact that she didn't say nothing either. Okay? When she chasing him, you're the best man I ever had. Da, da, da. But it was clear that when he was on top of her, she was just like, I'm getting mine and I don't really want to be bothered with you. Okay? So like, I'm not in love with you. It seemed like she got kind of caught up in, you know, having everything she wanted. And maybe she just got off track because of this other penis, right? So, then, in true Mary Jane fashion, she messing up on the job. You know, the ratings is low. You know, they calling Rhonda. Rhonda came back there for some reason. I don't even remember why. It was something about her getting on TV. I don't even know if she got on TV, child, because I wasn't even hardly paying attention. They was getting on my nerves so bad with the same stuff. Rhonda just talked to her any kind of way. She don't say nothing back to Rhonda. Never, ever. But Rhonda got the snarkiest stuff to say. Nobody don't say nothing to her. And she never says anything back. She just let Rhonda walk all over. Old dude trying to produce for Erin. He don't even want to produce for her no more because he's trying to save his job because she's not doing good on her job. She's still throwing herself at the, well, you know, what's happening between us is, you know, it's indescribable, it's inevitable, it's obvious, no, it's obvious. That's what she said. And he played her to the left. I'm not gonna blow up my whole relationship for no one night stand, girl. Boom to you. Bye, girl. No. Stupidity once again. Throwing yourself at somebody. He's just told you that he finna stop messing with you because you know, he don't want to lose his job for the most part. Still threw herself at him, still played herself once again. Then later on in the episode, he comes to the apartment, or she's supposed to be dating some other guy to get a little buzz or whatever. He show up at the apartment instead of her talking about, I just couldn't stand the thought of you being with somebody else. I can't. I just can't. I can't. So now they're supposed to be together, or they're gonna be together, but she ain't gonna know nothing about him. We see in the preview, like, I'm over this. Like, I'm tired of it, girl. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I can understand being in bad relationships because I've been in bad relationships. And I you know, when I finally found somebody, you know, I like, I find somebody I like, I was scared to like them because I've been in so many, you know, had so many disappointing things happen when you think you like somebody and they like you back, but you know it never works out for whatever reason. So it's hard to get like excited about being in, you know, another relationship or going through this all again for it not to work out or for something bad to happen. I can understand being a little apprehensive about relationships, but she be diving head first into BS. Like, okay, she made 40. People have babies that's 45 years old all the time. Like, it's not inconceivable, like totally out of the realm of possibility for a black woman to have a baby when she's 40 years old. You could have been with Lee for a year or two before y'all had babies. Like, everything gotta be right now, right when she want it. And she always thinks she gonna meet the one right now. He the one, this the one, the one. Girl, he is not the one. I can't even remember. Justin, that's his name, Justin. He is not the one. He gonna play with her just like everybody else do, and she gonna play herself out at the end. Or she's gonna break up with him like she break up with everybody else because they not giving her what she wants right then. Okay? And I'm over it. I'm over Mary Jane. Whoever took over the show, y'all, it's like starting us back from season square one. She aggravating, she's selfish. The only thing she don't do that she used to do that I wish she did was snap back, okay? Was clap back on people, because the clap back gone. Okay, the clapback was the only thing that really, you know, saved her them first 3 seasons, because she'll get somebody together in a minute, but now she just let people talk to any kind of way. Okay, she don't say nothing back. She let people play her. I mean, she was already letting people play her out, these men. So I'm just over it. Like, I'm over it. You can't tell me nobody that's 40 years old is this damn stupid and dumb. So I don't know what y'all thought about the episode, but that's what I thought about it. I don't even know if I'm going to watch it no more. So you let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that you can get my video. Share it with your friends. Okay, so I'll see you guys next week. Peace.